Well, it was Pat Foley's birthday. It was my birthday. It's Eddie Vedder's birthday. Paul Hornung's birthday. That's a different sport. But still, a lot of good people born on this day. But besides all that, besides all these great people I just mentioned, it's also Festivus. And with the result that we got today, might as well air some grievances.
Sucker bleu. I don't want to overreact.
What was that?
This is going to be a good year.
Not too shabby. The best game ever. Hello and welcome to Hawks Recap. Game 39 has concluded and the Blackhawks snapped their 3-game winning streak with a loss at home to the Florida Panthers, 6-3, and go into their little Christmas break on a down note. So this game for the Panthers was the back end of a back-to-back. Meanwhile, for the Hawks, they had a day of rest before this game. But if you actually watch this game, you'd swear it was the other way around. The Hawks just didn't look like they had much jump or step to them in this game. And, well, it doesn't really help when you have Nielsen and Kunitz inserted into the lineup. If you remember, Nielsen got called up from Rockford yesterday. He also played under Colleton over in Sweden a couple years ago. It was pretty obvious that Nielsen's not really quite ready for the NHL. Now, I'm always hesitant in judging a player just on a single game, but this wasn't a very good first impression. Then you have Kunitz, who struggled all year and hasn't played a game in 2 weeks, so what'd you expect out of that? But despite the lineup, the Hawks actually got on the board first in this game thanks to a nice little top-shelf wrister from Connor Murphy, who I will not be airing grievances of because ever since he's come back from his injury where he missed most of the first part of this season, he's played pretty darn well. But that 1-goal lead wouldn't last long in this game, as about 3 minutes later, Dahlstrom falls down, Cam Ward gets caught in no man's land, he misses the puck, and well, it's a wide open net for Hawryluk, and it's a tie game. Now, Cam Ward has played well for us this season. You really can't argue with the effort he's given us and the play he's given us as a backup to Corey Crawford. He's played pretty darn well, especially with the defensive struggles in front of him. But this play here, oof, not good. Hawryluk would end up breaking the tie early in the second period. He'd get a breakaway because, well, Duncan Keith gets a stick on the puck, but his stick has a hole in it apparently. Puck still gets to Hawryluk. Breakaway. Cam Ward way back in his net basically gives him half the net, and Hawryluk takes that half of the net. 2-1 Panthers. Couple minutes later, DeBrincat would tie the game up with a power play goal, actually a very 4D chess type of pass to himself, off a Strom's skate, off a Matheson's skate, off the post, right back to him, and he just buries it. Nobody knew it was coming. Nobody could see it. Oh, what a play by DeBrincat. The Panthers would get a power play opportunity of their own later in the period. Mike Hoffman would rip a shot past Ward to make it 3-2 Panthers, and then about 30 seconds after that, very innocent looking shot from the Panthers on Ward. 9 times out of 10, Ward would punch that to the corner. But this 1 time out of 10, the puck kind of just goes the other way. And it's a wide open net for McCann. He buries it. Yeah, not a good game, Wardo. So the Panthers are up 4-2 going into the third period. Now, it's not the first time the Blackhawks have been down 2 goals to the Panthers in the third period this year. They came back before. They can do it again. But it certainly doesn't help when you turn the puck over in your defensive zone for about the 100th time in this game. And the Panthers capitalize on it to make it 5-2. Funny enough, Keith got his stick on the puck on the assisting pass once again, but once again it didn't matter because somehow he still has that hole in his stick. About halfway through the third period, Dylan Strome would pot home a nice little feed from Patrick Kane to make it 5-3, and then for the last half of the third period, the Panthers said, you know what, that's enough, we're shutting it down. Seriously though, the box score says the Blackhawks only had 10 giveaways in this game. There was at least 10 giveaways just in the last half of the third period. The Hawks couldn't do anything with it in the third. I don't even think they got in the offensive zone. It was not pretty. The Panthers would end up getting an empty net goal to make it 6-3. That's how this game would end. And the lose for Hughes tank is officially back on for the Hawks. So yeah, not a good way to go into the little 3-day Christmas holiday break. And in fact, ever since I've been doing these videos, Hawks have not done well on this day. They lost 1 year to the Avalanche. Then last year, Crawford got pulled midway and we didn't see him for the rest of the year. That was pretty bad. And then obviously, they lost to the Panthers today. So yeah, not good. Probably may want to think about not ever playing on this day again. That might be nice. Up next for the Hawks after the little break, they played the Minnesota Wild at home, which we'll talk about at a later date. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Hawks Recap. Really hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to air your grievances down in the comment section below. I'd love to read them. Seriously, there should be some good ones. Like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate that as always. But most importantly, Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Hopefully you're enjoying some time with some family and friends and some good food. Stay safe. Make good decisions. And I'll see you next time.